This will be the most expensive home ever sold at auction. Now, 4 years ago, it was the most expensive home listed in America for $139 million. Next week, it's going to come for auction with no reserve, meaning there is no minimum bid. Now, the number of these multi-million-dollar mansions headed to auction has more than doubled just over the last year, and that's because there are simply too many of these giant homes with giant price tags sitting on the market for years, and now the sellers just want to get a deal done. Now, we normally associate auctions with distressed sales and foreclosures, but now even the most expensive homes are headed under the hammer.
The trend for high-end homes going to auction is definitely on the rise. We're seeing our sellers call us, the phone's ringing more than it ever has before, especially in the 10 million plus, 20 million plus, even 100 million plus price category.
Now, some of the examples here. In Los Angeles, there was a home listed for $53 million, had a vast underground tennis court, spa, pool, sat on the market for years, just sold at auction for $23 million, so half the price. And Peter Lynch, our viewers all remember him from the 90s at the Magellan Fund. He knows a thing or two about buying and selling. He is putting his Arizona golf home up for sale after it's been on the market for 2 years at $14 million. But this is the big kahuna of real estate auctions. It is 58,000 square feet, 11 bedrooms, 22 bathrooms. The pool behind me alone is 150,000 gallons. It sits on 5 acres. And the best part is the ocean views. It has got 500 feet of ocean views. And if that's not enough, just behind the other side of the house, you have not one but 2 yacht docks. So this house will sell no matter what the highest bid. Next week will be really interesting to see where this whole market resets based on this price. Guys, back to you.
Hey, Robert, is there any way to kind of identify a pattern in terms of who tends to buy at these auctions? In other words, is it somebody who is always going to want to live there? Are there investors, speculators involved?
It has mainly been real buyers. So, you know, again, back in the crisis, we thought of auctions as the big investors would buy pools of these things. The professionals would show up at the auction. This thing, Concierge Auctions, which is doing this house, they have a database of over 500,000 buyers, sellers, real estate contacts. So they are real buyers that are around the world looking for a deal. And this house, again, listed at $139, will be really interesting to see where the highest bid comes in.